Have you ever wondered, if I could turn back time, what would I do differently? Older generations, those who have journeyed through life's ups and downs, understand better than anyone what the true core values of life are. They don't talk about illusions or fleeting success, but real-life lessons. Things that can completely change the way you live, if you're willing to listen. In this video, I will share 8 golden lessons from the elderly. Lessons about time, health, family, character, and how to truly appreciate life. Don't miss out, because what you're about to hear could help you avoid some of life's greatest regrets. Stick with me until the end to discover these invaluable lessons. If you're new to my channel, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button and like the video to receive more awesome content. Time is the one thing in life that once passed cannot be bought back or reversed. Older generations understand this deeply because they've lived long enough to realize that none of money, fame, or success can help us reclaim lost moments. When we're young, we often think of time as unlimited. We procrastinate on our dreams, waste hours on trivial pleasures, and even allow ourselves to fall into toxic relationships or meaningless jobs. Looking back, the elderly often regret not for the things they did, but for the things they didn't dare to do. It could have been a journey of self-discovery, a bold decision, or simply spending more time with family and loved ones. Stoic philosophy reminds us, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Marcus Aurelius. Understanding the finite nature of time is what makes you more disciplined. A day only has 24 hours. You can't control the speed at which time passes, but you can absolutely control how you use it. Older people always advise, don't waste time on things that aren't truly important. So what really matters? It's the moments you invest in self-growth, in building meaningful relationships, in pursuing passions, and living authentically with your core values. Don't let yourself get caught up in trivial tasks, pointless arguments, or the habit of procrastination. One effective strategy is learning to prioritize. Try asking yourself, if today were the last day of my life, what would truly be worth doing? This question not only helps you focus on your most important goals, but it also reminds you of the urgency of action. Each passing day is a step closer to life's end. Don't let those days slip by aimlessly. Finally, remember, time is an asset, but it only holds value when you know how to use it. Live with purpose, act with meaning, and cherish every moment. This is the key to a life without regret. Older generations often remind us that health is the most valuable foundation a person can have, far surpassing any material wealth. When we're young, we easily sacrifice late nights, rushed meals, and even neglect physical exercise just to chase work, money, or personal goals. But as old age sets in, we realize that no amount of money can buy back the vitality, energy, and healthy years we've lost. A person may possess an enormous fortune, but if their body is frail and weak, all that wealth is meaningless. Older people understand that health is the foundation for all the meaningful experiences in life. Without a strong body, you can't pursue your passions, dedicate yourself to work, or enjoy moments with loved ones. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that both the body and the mind are tools for living a life of virtue and responsibility. Epictetus once said, "We do not own our bodies forever, so we must treat them as a duty." Consider the reality. Some billionaires are willing to spend millions of dollars just to extend their lifespan by a few years. But when health declines, money can't reverse time. So why wait until it's gone to realize the value of health? The truth is, prevention is always better than cure. Older generations understand that health isn't just about avoiding illness, but maintaining a balance between the physical, mental, and emotional aspects of life. A strong body with a mind burdened by anxiety can hardly be called healthy. Start with simple yet sustainable actions. Maintain a healthy diet, exercise regularly, get enough sleep, and learn how to manage stress. Don't wait for pain to be the warning. Treat your health as a long-term investment because its benefits go beyond longevity. It improves the quality of life. Older people remind us, don't wait until you have money, but no health left to enjoy it. Let's build a community of kindness by by subscribing to Stoicism for Success right now and sharing it with those you wish to see live with kindness and strength like us. Let's spread these positive values together. Older generations often realize that throughout life's turbulent journey, family is the one place that will never turn its back on you. When we're young, we're often too focused on personal success, flashy social relationships, or external fame, forgetting the core value of our loved ones. Only when old age arrives and we look back do we recognize that the family dinners, the warm laughter within the home, are the truly priceless moments. Older people understand that no matter how brilliant the success outside may be, it becomes meaningless if you return to a cold house devoid of love. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of core relationships in life. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Man is born not for himself alone, but to connect with and serve others." Family is the first foundation, the most reliable spiritual support that helps you overcome life's challenges. When you stumble, fail, or suffer, it is your loved ones who will always open their arms without asking for anything in return. Ironically, when we are young, we often take these values for granted, spending time on superficial things and thinking that spending time with family is something to do later. Unfortunately, time waits for no one. Older people understand that missed calls, empty seats at the dinner table, and words of love left unsaid can turn into regrets that cannot be undone. Act while you still can. Spending quality time with family doesn't mean doing something grand. Sometimes it's just an evening together, listening, understanding, and sharing. Be proactive in calling your parents, checking in on relatives, and cherishing those small moments. Don't wait until it's too late to realize the value of family. Older people remind us the greatest success isn't what you achieve, but who you have by your side when you look back on your life's journey. Older generations understand that material success or social status is just fleeting. When all the glory fades, what remains is not the numbers in your bank account or your fame, but how you treated others. A life may be full of achievements, but if that person lived selfishly, dishonestly, or disrespected others, the memory left in people's minds will only be one of contempt and regret. Older people have witnessed enough to realize that character is the most enduring legacy. Stoic philosophy reminds us, never pride yourself on what is outside your control. Epictetus. Material success, social status, or even beauty are external factors that do not define your worth as a person. What truly makes a life worthy of respect is integrity, kindness, and how you treat others. Older people often remind us, how you make others feel when they are with you is what they will remember most. When you leave this world, no one will talk about the position you once held or the wealth you accumulated. What they'll remember is how you inspired, helped, or treated them. A real-life example is successful entrepreneurs who treat their employees and families poorly. Although they may reach financial heights, they are rarely truly respected. In contrast, there are humble people, not wealthy or outstanding, but who live kindly, help others, and spread compassion. And those are the ones who are remembered with the deepest respect. So, what's the lesson here? Live kindly, but not to prove anything to anyone. Be kind because it is the right thing to do. Be honest because it is what you should do. Treat others with respect, no matter who they are. Don't let success cloud your true character. Older people understand that in the end, the only legacy that remains is the character you leave behind. Live in a way that others will remember you with respect, not by the numbers. Older generations often realize that pain, hatred, and regret are the greatest mental burdens that people impose on themselves throughout life. When we're young, we easily hold on to wounds, insults, or past failures, allowing these negative emotions to silently erode our souls and cloud our joy for life. Only as old age approaches, when time is running out, do we realize that letting go is not a weakness, but a courageous act of freeing oneself from the chains of the past. Stoic philosophy teaches, we cannot control what has happened, we can only control how we respond. Epictetus. Older people understand that holding on to resentment or regret doesn't change the present. It only burdens the soul further. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or justifying wrongdoings. It's a choice to free yourself from pain and move forward. When you carry hatred, you allow the person who hurt you to continue controlling your emotions and your life. Older people often regret unresolved conflicts, apologies left unspoken, and moments of stubbornly holding on to their egos, which cause them to lose meaningful relationships. In the end, when time becomes precious, they realize that nothing is more valuable than peace of mind. Letting go is not for others, it is for yourself, because you deserve a lighter, freer life. So how do we let go? Start by confronting your own emotions, acknowledging the hurt rather than denying it. Then, accept that the past cannot be changed, and the only thing you control is your attitude in the present. Learn to forgive, not to erase mistakes, but to free yourself. Older people remind us, life is too short to hold on to things that cause you pain. Let go so you can live more fully. Let's come together to support our community. If you are a kind person, please hit the like button on this video and leave some energetic comments to spread positive vibes. Together, we can make a difference. Older generations often realize that happiness is not found in lavish, noisy, or flashy achievements, but in the simplest moments of life. When we're young, we chase after big goals, distant dreams, and believe that happiness is a milestone in the future. A big house, a prestigious job, or expensive travel. But as time passes, what remains most deeply etched in the minds of the elderly are quiet afternoons with a cup of tea, a warm family meal, or moments of stillness with loved ones. Stoic philosophy reminds us, happiness is not dependent on external factors, but on how you perceive what you already have. Seneca. Older people understand that life is, in fact, very short, and simple joys are often the gifts we overlook. A morning waking up healthy, a genuine conversation, or simply the peaceful feeling of watching a sunset. All are precious moments, but we only realize their value after they've passed. When you're caught up in the pursuit of grand things, you easily miss the beauty of the present. Older generations often regret not spending enough time appreciating the simple things in life. It could be a child's smile, an afternoon walk with a spouse, or just a moment of freedom without the weight of pressure. Sadly, many only recognize the value of these moments when it's too late, when health has faded or loved ones have gone. The lesson here is clear: don't wait until you've lost something to appreciate it. Learn to slow down, to feel more. Turn off your phone, sit down, and listen to the stories of your loved ones. Enjoy every meal, every peaceful moment, instead of rushing toward endless desires. Older people remind us that true happiness is not something you need to search for. It's always present in the simplest moments of life. Older generations understand that knowledge is the most valuable asset, but sadly, most people stop learning once they feel they have succeeded enough or reached a certain age. When we're young, we tend to be overly confident about what we know, treating learning as a means to achieve success, rather than a journey with no endpoint. But those who have lived through the ups and downs of life will remind you that the world is always changing, and stopping the learning process is the beginning of stagnation. Stoic philosophy emphasizes, it is only when you realize that you know nothing that you truly begin the path of wisdom. Epictetus. Older people have witnessed the continuous changes of life. Ideas once considered unshakable truths are now outdated, and skills that were once in demand have become obsolete. They understand that only a growth mindset and a desire to keep learning can truly help you adapt and grow. Learning is not just about accumulating knowledge from books. It's about listening to others' experiences, learning from failure, and engaging in honest conversations. Older people recognize that one of the most common mistakes is underestimating the value of listening and learning from opposing viewpoints. When you stop being curious, you're closing the door to your own development. Older people also remind us that learning should be accompanied by humility. Truly great individuals never boast about their knowledge. They quietly observe, ask questions, and constantly improve. Learning doesn't end when you leave school, and it's not only for the young. No matter your age, there are always new lessons and new horizons waiting for you. So, how can you apply this lesson? Read more, not only in areas you are familiar with, but also in new fields. Take time to listen to those who came before you and learn from their mistakes. Ask more questions instead of rushing to judge. Older people remind us, knowledge is never depleted. Only those who become complacent and stop learning truly grow old. Older generations often remind us that life is finite, but most of us only realize this once we've passed the halfway point. When we're young, it's easy to fall into the illusion that we have plenty of time, and so we delay our dreams, plans, and meaningful moments. But older people understand that time never comes back, and every passing day is a part of life that is slowly closing. Stoic philosophy emphasizes a clear awareness of life's brevity through the saying, "You could leave life right now. Let that fact determine what you do and say and think." Marcus Aurelius. Older people grasp this harsh truth because they've seen friends and loved ones pass away with their dreams still unfulfilled. They know that no one can predict tomorrow, and delaying living life to the fullest is a cruel mistake. Many people, when reflecting on their lives at the end, often regret not for the mistakes they made, but for the things they never dared to try. It could be a dream left unfinished, a love never expressed, or moments of happiness missed because of fear of failure and procrastination. Older people understand that failure isn't as bad as never having the courage to act. Life isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about cherishing and living each day fully. So, what is the concrete action? Start with the smallest things. Express your love while you still can, pursue the dreams you've delayed for too long, and live true to your feelings instead of fearing judgment from others. Don't get trapped in the cycle of, "I'll do it tomorrow," because no one can be certain tomorrow will ever come. Older people remind us, life is finite. Live in a way that, when you close your eyes for the last time, you can smile knowing you lived fully, not regretful of what you never dared to do. The lessons from older generations are not just theoretical philosophies. They are the distilled essence of experience and reflection over time. They have journeyed through ups and downs, setbacks, and moments of regret, only to realize that time, health, family, character, letting go, simple joys, a spirit of learning, and appreciation of life are the core values. These reminders are not meant to make us feel regretful, but to encourage us to act while we still can. Life is brief and uncertain. Don't wait until it's too late to realize what truly matters. Cherish every moment, treat yourself and others kindly, and live fully with meaning and responsibility. What you do today will shape the legacy you leave tomorrow. The elderly have shown you the path. It's up to you to take action. Live in such a way that, when you look back, you can smile without regret. Thank you for watching this video. Let's support our wonderful community by hitting subscribe and turning on notifications right now. Show everyone that you're living kindly by liking the video and sharing your experiences in the comments. Take action now to spread positive energy.